We got a loaded Transformer Tuesday today to jump into here on the Transformer Slag podcast. We're not going to waste your time. We're just going to jump right into it. First thing we got is our very first look at something that's not unexpected. We had listings of it a while back. Our very first look of Transformers Studio Series Voyager class War for Cybertron Thundercracker. Again, no surprise. You get one Seeker, you're going to get them all. And you're finally being able to pick these guys up in a larger price point, very different from their deluxe classes we got so many years ago, more than a decade ago from the Aaron Archer era. And they look great. I mean, I can't argue with it. I like that there is an effort to make them different among the three in that they all have a different weapon along with the mace weapon that they have, their melee weapon. Starscream came with that null ray sniper rifle. Skywarp came with the thermal rocket launcher, and this new Thundercracker that we have here has the neutron assault rifle. So we got three different weapons, all interchangeable with all these War for Cybertron and Gamer Edition related Studio Series characters, and it's just really cool. Not much else I could really say. Again, it's a Seeker repaint. The only thing I could say after that is, are they going to want to broaden outside of that and maybe retool this extensively and give us a Slipstream? I doubt it, but you never know. You never know. Just wanted to cover that one just because the images are out there, and if you're curious about completing your Seeker collection of that legendary video game series, it's out there, and check it out, yo. We also got some big stuff on the other side of the globe in Japan. Takara Tomi's Transformers PR account on Twitter dropped a whole bunch of images of the upcoming Wave 2 of the Energy Beasts for Transformers Wild King. So first here we got our proper technically first look of WKB-05 Ignite Leo, the red and yellow lion that is a fire elemental powered energy beast. This is a character, again, we kind of saw in little bits and pieces already through episodes and early leaks, but now we got proper images here. We see how he looks, the weapon he comes with, how the alt mode looks, the coloring, how he's going to connect if he makes a limb. So we got all of that going on. We got the next one here too, WKB-06 Spirituan, the Spinosaurus, Earth Elemental. He's already appeared in episode 4 of the show, so we got a good look of how his coloring and how his robot mode looks. We didn't get a really good look at his alt mode, so now we got to look at his alt mode here, how he looks there, the shape and design of the Spinosaurus. Obviously, again, he's an extensive retool of the Captain Volca, so there's no big surprises really ultimately in the transformation if you picked up Captain Volca last week. So, but still very cool, very, very cool. Again, Earth Elemental power, and also how he's going to look if he's made into a limb. Again, both of these guys we saw last week in the latest episode of Transformers Wild King, episode 4, but we only saw the robot mode, so now we get to see everything all out here. But we have two brand new ones that are really big surprises for us. First, we got the long teased through listings and little media silhouettes in the backgrounds, even Lightlong in the show mentioned him only by name, and it was that of the character of WKB-07 Drillhorn, a brown rhinoceros that is also a Earth Elemental energy beast. So we finally have our first look at him and the weapons he comes with and how the connection to the limbs is going to work. But we also got another one here, and this was an unexpected one because we've had no teasers of it, no suggestions, no nothing, no early leaks, no silhouettes, no nothing of that. WKB-08 Thunderbeak, which is a yellow pterodactyl with the lightning elemental power. And this is an interesting one because while he is also able to do limbs and stuff like that and have that kind of connection like all the others, Thunderbeak comes with a little new twist here. So we have all of these energy beasts now, up to this point now, 8 in total in terms of retail, according to the Takara Tomy Transformers PR website. But they posted a new promo image here that also shows that you could take any of those 4 figures, turn them into arms and legs across, Optimus and Megatron, the Energy Masters. But Thunderbeak could also be a 5th member that could be attached on the back of the Energy Masters of Optimus and Megatron and make like an extra kind of wing thing, so he could have like a flight mode. So now you could attach 6 energy beasts onto an energy master and do some crazy stuff there. So this is wave 2. That is, each individual one is going to be 2,750 yen, which is about $20 each. And according to Takara Tomy, they're going to be releasing sometime in late June 2025, so very soon, actually. And while we don't have an exact day, no doubt that exact date will probably be revealed as a back-end promo video on the next episode of Transformers Wild King, which episode 5 is scheduled to come out May 13th at 9 p.m. In the West and May 14th at 10 a.m. in Japan. So stay tuned for that. We'll probably get more info. And maybe these characters will even show up in the show. We'll see. If I was a betting man, I'd believe so. But along with all of that stuff and the 8 energy beasts that we've just discussed right here, we still have 2 more that we've yet to talk about. The teased Stegosaurus and Bull that we got from the McDonald's Takara promo DVD, which would then lead us up to a grand total of 10 energy beasts. Now, it only makes me ask the question, do we have any other energy masters on the other side planned to help out with carrying all of these guys? The only other thing I want to mention, too, is looking at our brand new energy beast here of Thunderbeak. He's got a crazy Starscream Seeker-looking head sculpt on him. So I wonder, here's this, it's part of the Dino tribe, which are more leaning on the bad guy side. He has a very Starscream kind of looking head. He's a flight mode based one. Are we going to restart a whole bunch of Seekers now, but with pterodactyls in Wild King? Is Thunderbeak here going to be a traitor kind of character? We will see. We will see. And the last thing we're going to cover here is Hasbro China's Taobao flagship online store posted a promo image which featured a whole bunch of different items that we already know from our mainline kind of adult-based line and collector-based line. We see a suggestion of our Studio Series Devastator, Studio Series Transformers 1 Alita, the Age of the Prime Skybite, the Age of the Prime Slingshot, and of course our Titan class Age of the Primes Star Convoy, aka Star Optimus Prime. But there's a little dude kind of hanging out in the background there in his alt mode. And based on listings that we already have up to this point, along with his coloring, and if you were a guessing man, you'd be right, we're probably looking at the alt mode here of our upcoming Age of the Primes Voyager class of the original 13 Alpha Trion. So right now we have just this image here that we have to blow up and kind of make sense of it, along with the statue image of the original 13 from the side of the box to kind of get a general idea of what this figure will look like. Chances are we'll see it very soon because the listings that we got a while back shared a Voyager case assortment and product coding next to Skybite. So since we have Skybite in the very near future, if not already, it'll probably be either a pack-in or a filler pack-in of Skybite at some point, so stay tuned for that. But now we got kind of our first look, at least of the alt mode of Alpha Trion. So we're slowly getting, to the end of completing all our original 13. We still have a few more that we have yet to see and some that we haven't even seen listings of yet. So stay tuned for that here on the Transformer Slag podcast. And again, thank you for listening to everything we do over here and keeping you educated, entertained, and informed on our beautiful Transformer hobby, and especially on this beautiful Transformer Tuesday. And I'll talk to you in the near future.